Hello, I will present to you our works on how a pre-infection could affect both prey and predator behaviors. This is a classical representation of a food web, but from a few years there is a growing interest to consider not only predator-prey interaction, but also to consider the parasitism, that you can see the importance in terms of quantity of interaction. To understand how parasites could affect food webs, we focus on direct effect of parasites on their host. We consider two types of effects: the virulence effect, that are an increase of mortality or a decrease of reproduction, but also interaction effects that are the increase of energy recruitment or the increase of vulnerability to predation. Both effects are due to the reallocation of host energy resources, leading to a modification of host energy content. For instance, here we have an increase of glycogen contents. Thus, it could affect the predators because, since the optimal foraging theory, we know that predators consume the most profitable prey. The profitability of the prey is defined as the ratio between the prey energy content and the energetical cost, like search time and predator handling time. All this part of the equation could be affected by the parasitism, and thus parasites could affect the predator diet. To study it, we use the Daphnia infected by a virus, Daphnia iridescent virus 1, and as predator, the notonector. First, we study the virulence of these parasites. So we do experimental infection where we obtain a healthy and infected Daphnia. The main result is the increase of mortality. You can see that the infected have a lower survival than the healthy Daphnia. This increase of mortality led to a reduction of host offsprings production. Now we focus on the behavioral aspects. So we study naturally infected Daphnia from 2 ponds and experimentally infected Daphnia. We isolate Daphnia and we filmed during 20 seconds, and then we analyzed using ImageJ software. We observe no effect or a lower activity. Here with this population we have no difference in the mean speed. Here we have a lower mean speed for the infected Daphnia. And we observe similar results with the experimentally infected Daphnia. Then, about the predator diet, we could expect some modification due to its prey alteration by the parasites. We previously see how the parasites could affect Daphnia behavior. We have modification in host appearance. We have here an increase of the Daphnia infected. And we have modification of color action. Here we have infected Daphnia and healthy Daphnia, so you can see an increase of reflectance in UV and visible spectrum. We also have an increase of host energy content due to an increase in the proteins content of infected Daphnia. So, considering this host modification, we could expect a modification in search time and handling time of the predator, and finally on the preference. About search time, we observe no effect. However, we have an increase of handling time for the infected Daphnia. This effect could be explained by the increase of the size of Daphnia. So Daphnia are larger, so take more time to be eaten. We have both an increase of handling time and increase of energy content, so we can calculate the profitability of Daphnia, and we see that infected Daphnia have a higher profitability than the healthy Daphnia. And this is coherent with these experiments of preference where the predator prefers the infected Daphnia that are the most energetically profitable. So we see that the virus has a high virulence effect and a low interaction effect. We also see that the virus affects the energy contents, and all these effects could have a repercussion on the profitability. So if we take the equation of the profitability, we see an increase of energy content, no effect of search time, and increase of predator handling time. Both seem to lead to an increase of host profitability. However, we also have an effect of a virulence effect that could increase predator and search time. So we could ask at population scale how the virus could affect predator diet. To study it, we draw a classical predator-prey model combined with an epidemiological model. The predator diet can evolve from specialist to one prey to specialist on other prey, and we study it with adaptive dynamics. Here we summarize some results. So with an interaction effect, the predator specializes on the infected prey, but with the virulence effect, the predator specializes on the alternative prey. So we have an opposite effect between both. And thus, if we consider our initial systems, we see that the virus increase profitability but have also a high virulence effects. So we can expect a niche separation between the predator and the parasites, allowing coexistence between both species. Thank you for your attention, and thanks to all my collaborators.